you, and congratulations on your move to Dunfermline Athletic. Welcome to East End Park. How does it feel to be at the Pars?
Amazing. Really delighted to been given the opportunity to join Dunfermline, and just really looking forward to kind of getting underway with the season.
How did the move come about? Obviously, you're coming back from America, so was the move mooted before you came back, or was it just something that materialised once you'd arrived back in the country?
Yeah, it was something that materialised once I got back in Scotland. The person that helped me get to the States, he actually knew Greg Shields, so he was kind of like the mutual contact. So Greg had a look at my stuff and was quite happy, or I guess liked some of the things that he saw. So they had me in for a trial, and I came in, and I like to think that I've done well to have been obviously offered a place here at Dunfermline. So yeah, that's how it came about.
With you, at a younger age, you obviously played for Hearts, captain Scotland at youth age as well. So how did the move to America and your whole degree in chemical engineering come about?
So I was at Hearts for a long time, for 17-19. I was coming to the end of my 2-year contract. And my under-20s coach at the time, John Daly, at Christmas time, he was like, "I'm not sure if you're going to get offered an extension, Liam. I've got an email through about scholarship opportunities in America." He was like, "I wouldn't stand in your way for you go and try it." So I went, did the showcase. Kentucky, they offered me a 4-year scholarship. So I was like, okay, I've got that. Came back. Obviously, I still had half a season to play at Hearts. And then in mid-March, Hearts decided to offer a 1-year extension. So as it got towards the end of the season, I had to kind of decide, do I take the scholarship or do I take the year's extension? And then obviously in the end, I felt it was better taking the 4 years in Kentucky.
With the whole chemical engineering side of things, do you feel kind of relieved now that you're back in Scotland to kind of focus on the football now that you've got that kind of out of football employment career path kind of sorted?
Yeah, no, obviously when I was over in the States and I decided to do chemical engineering and got my degree, a lot of, I guess, my other classmates, like they're going into different jobs, they're getting different job opportunities. But for me, that was something that was never in the plans. My plan was always to obviously find a new team and get playing. To be honest, right now at this moment in my life, doing something with chemical engineering isn't something I'm interested in at the moment. Football's my biggest passion. So no, definitely coming back to Scotland, I was always looking to get back involved with professional football here.
I think I read that in your time at Kentucky Wildcats, you were part of their most successful squad in terms of winning league title and cups and things like that. So it was a really beneficial time for you on the park across there as well.
Yeah, my first season when I went there, we didn't do so well, but the second year, I think after I'd settled in the squad, there was a big turnover in the squad going into my second year. And I think that year, like, we were really, really good. I think we had kept 14 clean sheets in 21 games, which I think from a defensive standpoint is really, really good. But no, that was one season I think will probably always live with me, just because of what we achieved and the camaraderie that was in that team and how together we were as a team. I think contributed a lot to our success that year, and obviously winning the league and the cup, that was something that had never been done at Kentucky before. So being able to do that and kind of go down in the history books there is something that I'm really proud of.
I know it may be hard for you to compare Scottish football to what you experienced across in America, but we were speaking to Peter Grant there, and he was obviously explaining how teams like Borussia Dortmund are using that kind of pathway to find young players at the moment. So it shows you that there's a clear defined route into professional football through the college and university system in America. So by coming back across to Scotland, that could be a really good avenue for you to try and kick on again.
Definitely. I think maybe some people have the preconception that, oh, you go to America, that like that's you finished in a way. But for me, I think like the fact that I've been offered an opportunity at Dunfermline shows that it isn't, and there is, like you say, obviously the gaffer was talking about Borussia Dortmund. It shows that there is a pathway. Even if you do go to America on a scholarship, you can always get an opportunity back into professional football.
In terms of your international aspects and aspirations, you obviously could represent Scotland, but you could also represent China through your mum, and the Chinese national team, I believe, have kind of shown an interest that if you could do well here at Dunfermline, you could be included in their setup. So that must be a big positive for yourself.
Yeah, I think it offers me a big motivation to do well and to get myself in the team and to be performing well. I think every player would love to, whether it was Scotland or China, represent their country. So I think for me, I just see that as something that can motivate me to be the best that I can be, and then hopefully that stuff will sort itself out.
You said that you were in on trial, so you've got used to the kind of system and style of play that the manager's looking for. How do you feel you could fit in with the kind of three at the back formation? What's your kind of attributes? What do you feel you'll bring to the team?
Yeah, no, I feel I could play in any of the three positions of that back three. I think what I bring to the team is someone who is aggressive, defensively, who's a organizer, a talker, that will try and help lead the team. I think as well on the ball, I think I'm very comfortable on the ball, and I try and also use that to the benefit of the team. The gaffer's really big on being able to play out from the back and being able to start attacks for the team. So I think having that strength of being on the ball, I think is something that can help contribute to the success of the team.
We've had a good start in the Cup campaign, the Premier Sports Cup, winning 3 games out of 4, getting through to the next round, drawn away to Rangers, of course. And in the league there, we started off with a point against Morton. So you're coming into a side that's trying to build momentum and good form, and looking to carry it on Saturday against Partick Thistle. It'll be another tough game, but you'll be hoping that if you could get out on the park, you could help us on to 3 points.
Definitely. I think that is the main goal for me as a player for Dunfermline, is how can I help the team win and be successful. Whether that's if I'm not playing at the weekend, then obviously what can I do in training to help the team prepare, but also try and push my way into the team. If I'm part of the starting 11, or if I'm coming on, then what can I do while I'm on the field to help us kind of get over that line and pick up 3 points.
In terms of yourself personally, you were saying how you were an organiser and you like to talk and lead from the front. You've won titles, you've won cups, you know what it's like to kind of go through that process. That's obviously the aim here at Dunfermline, is to get back into the Premiership. Do you kind of thrive on that kind of pressure to go and lead us and help us get back to the Premiership?
Definitely. I think if you want to play for a big club, then there's always going to be pressure from the fans, from whoever, you know what I mean, from the media. So I think by being part of a big club that has aspirations of doing really well and getting promoted, then that pressure is always going to be there. And if you can't handle that pressure, then maybe here isn't, or Dunfermline or a big club isn't for you.